Good morning, dear students. Today in our lesson, we are going to revise Unit 9. I want you to open the workbook and we're going to check our answers together. Now, exercise number 1, this is about vocabulary of Unit 9. Match the sports to the sentences. Number 1, we can't go today because there is no wind. This is wind surfing. Now let's look at the box. Here we have some sports. We have diving, kayaking, sailing, trekking, windsurfing, and zip lining. Number 2, all you need to do this sport is a boat and some wind. This is sailing. Number 3, I love going down rivers. It's usually very quiet. This is kayaking. Number 4, we sometimes go for 2 days or more, usually across the desert. This is trekking. 5, I love this sport because I'm good at swimming underwater, diving. You start really high, but you finish on the ground. You go very fast. This is zip lining. Now we are going to rearrange some sentences. And the first one is already done. Are you going to travel home by bus after school? Number 2, what are you going to wear tomorrow? Number 3, what are you going to do next Saturday? Number 4, are you going to do your homework before you eat this evening? And number 6, who is going to cook your meal this evening? Now let's look at lesson 2 here. We have a box and we're going to match the words to the definitions. We have adventure, guide, journey, tent. A person who shows a place to the tourists is a guide. Number 2, a long trip from one place to another. This is a journey. Number 3, an exciting experience. When something unusual or dangerous happens, adventure. Number 4, something you sleep in when you go camping. This is the tent. Number 2, complete the sentence with the word from exercise 1. You're going to use the same words to complete the sentences here. Number 1, I love waking up in a tent and hearing the birds sing in the morning. This is number 1. Number 2, we want to have a guide to show us the market because they know all the best places to shop. Number 3, they took 4 days to cross the desert. It was a difficult journey. Number 4, I don't want to have an adventure on holiday. I want to sleep by a pool. Now write the dates. This is how to write a date. The 2nd of March. We write it 2 ND. This is the abbreviation of 2nd March. The 31st of October. We're going to write 31 ST and then October. 31 and then ST. This is the abbreviation of first. 31st of October. The 12th of August, we're going to write number 12 and TH. The 12th of August, 12 TH, and then August. The 23rd of February, 23, and then RD, which is the abbreviation of 3rd, and then February, 23, and then RD February. Okay, complete the sentence with the correct form of these words. We have cloud, fog, snow, storm, sun, and wind. Number 1, it's usually very sunny in August. Number 2, it's not very hot today because there are a lot of clouds in the sky, clouds. Number 3, there is snow at the top of that mountain. Look, it's all white. Number 4, the roads are dangerous when it's foggy. because you can't see very well. Foggy means we have a lot of fog in front of us. Don't swim in the sea when it's stormy, it's dangerous. Number 6, we can't sail because there is no wind. Exercise number 2, look at the maps. What is the weather going to be like on each day? Number 1, it's already done for us. On Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be sunny. Number 2, it's going to be rainy. Number 3, on Tuesday, it's going to be windy. And here on Wednesday, it's going to be snowy. Now, exercise number 4, and here we're going to revise the reflexive pronouns. I didn't buy this cake, I made it myself. Number 2, the birds, this is a plural noun. The birds sleep in caves to protect themselves from eagles. Number 3, Sarah has a jacket to keep herself warm. Number 4, my sister and I like taking photos of ourselves when we go out. Now let's go to revise lesson 5, match to mix sentences or questions. We're going to match to make sentences or questions here, and the first one is already done. What shall we do this weekend? Number 2, why don't we? And after why don't we use infinitive. So we're going to add number E. Why don't we go kayaking? Why don't we go? Why don't we go plus infinitive? Why don't we plus infinitive? So number 2E. What about? After what about, we use a gerund. A gerund means verb plus ing. So the answer is, what about going windsurfing? What about going? What about plus ing? Number 4, I'd prefer plus to plus infinitive. I prefer. Number 8, to play tennis. I prefer plus to plus infinitive. I prefer to play tennis. Number 5, I'd rather plus infinitive without to. I'd rather plus infinitive without to. I'd rather play chess. Now let's go to revise lesson 7. Match the words, match to make mountain and water sports. Which of the answers is the one word? Number 1, mountain biking. Number 2, rock climbing. Number 3, wind surfing. Number 4, zip lining. Exercise number 2, how are these people going to travel? Make sentences with going to. As we have here in exercise, in sentence number 1, we have an example here in number 1, he is going to travel by train. Number 2, they are going to travel by plane. Number 3, she's going to travel by car. Number 4, they are going to travel by boat or by ship. Exercise number 3, this is also to revise reflexive pronouns. We have himself, itself, myself, ourselves, themselves, and yourself. You don't drive this car, it drives itself. We are talking about the car, so the reflexive pronoun, itself. Number 2, I can't walk very well because I hurt myself while playing football. I hurt myself. I think Mariam entered the meeting now. Mariam, can you hear me? Mariam, can you hear me? Okay, Mariam, if you hear me, please answer number 3. This is the workbook, page 90. The workbook, page 90.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Mariam, do you have the workbook?
يا أهو مع حضرتك.
Page
canvas
90. Okay, can you answer number 3, exercise 3, sentence number 3?
Exercise 3. The children put on hats to protect themselves.
Themselves, yes, from the sun. Okay, number 4, can you answer number 4? Okay.
We all looked at
No, my brother is only
ourselves. Okay, sorry, number 4.
Yes.
My brother is only 2. He can't put his clothes on himself.
Himself, yes. Very good. Okay. So I often help him. Okay, read number 5 and answer.
We all looked at ourselves.
Very good. Yes. Okay, 6.
Did a famous person draw that, or did you draw it? Famous person.
No, the other part of the question, or did
yourself.
Yourself. Did you draw it yourself? Okay. Now we're going to answer exercise on page 92.
Nine.
92, page 92. Okay, exercise number 4. Read and correct the mistakes in these sentences. Number 1, I like this book, although it's funny. So the word although is incorrect, it's wrong, because this is the reason, it's funny is the reason. So the correct answer, I like this book because it's funny, because, not although. Okay, read number 2 and try to correct the mistake. Went you to the theater yesterday? Can you correct this sentence?
Went to the theater.
How can we ask a question in the past simple tense?
Did you go?
Yes, very good. Did you go? Okay. Number 3, read number 3 and correct it.
The hotel by the park is the modernist hotel in the city.
Can you correct it?
By the park is wrong.
No, the modernist is wrong.
Okay.
Modern is a long adjective. It's a long adjective. Yes, we're going to add a.
Okay. The most modern?
Yes, it's the most modern hotel in the city. Okay. Number 4, read it and correct.
The market is more far from my house than the school.
The market, yes.
The market is.
Which word is wrong?
Honest.
I want you to underline the wrong word.
Far.
Yes, more far. More far. This is wrong. Okay, to compare between two things, we use farther. Farther. F-A-R-T-H-E-R. F-A-R-T-H-E-R. Farther from my house than the school. Okay. Okay, read number 5.
I'm going I'm going going المفروض إن هي تبقى going to.
Yes, very good. Going to try. Going to try. Okay, number 6.
My little brother enjoyed yourself at the park party.
Yes, so the wrong answer is yourself, and we're going
yourself.
to add himself. Okay, now we're going to do exercise number 6. Number 6, but we're going to use words from exercise 5. Okay, now look at exercise number 6. Complete the sentences with the correct words from exercise 5. There was a competition to find out who could spell the most words correctly. Okay, read number 2 and tell me which word you're going to take from exercise number 5. Most of the people in the factory had lunch. Okay, go on. Yes.
Okay. Most of the people in the factory have their lunch in the factory.
In the factory, what? Which word from exercise 5 can you use?
Factory lunch, lunch in the factory. Canteen, number 3.
Canteen, yes. Number 3, very good, yes. The factory canteen. Okay, read number 3.
Of the city is about 2 million people. Population.
Population, yes. The number of people who live in a city or a country. Population. Okay, read number 4.
There is nothing in this bottle. It is empty.
Empty, yes, it's empty. The P here is silent. It's empty. Okay, number 5.
It is important to place where animals live. Traditional.
No, it's important to. After to, we use a verb here. It's important to
protect.
Protect, yes. To protect places, to keep them safe. Okay, now this is the end of our lesson for today. Mariam, please, till next Sunday, inshallah, I want you to prepare unit 10 in the workbook.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to get you some extra exercises to answer as a revision. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.